Hey,
We are back.
yay! Spirit fingers. Like,
Bring
like,
it on.
Yeah, I was gonna say white people.
Oh my god.
Okay, so today's episode is about domestic violence. So if this is triggering for you whatsoever, you can skip this episode. We will put warnings on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. This whole episode is about it. We got a really, really, really long email. So we're going to just dedicate this episode to her and to everyone who has told their stories to us or experienced it. This is for you.
But if you don't want to listen to it, just wait for the next episode.
Yeah. But yeah, so to start off, if you do need to reach the National Domestic Violence Hotline, you can actually chat online from your phone or from a computer, wherever you are. You can just type in Domestic Violence Hotline and they'll chat with you online. If you need a phone number to call, the phone number is 1-800-799-7233. So,
and you can also call not the pizza place, Rosie.
Obviously, okay, I fucked up one time, guys. I was drunk.
Trying to make a light situation. Last time we were talking about domestic violence, and she's like, "Yeah, guys, if you want, you can call the pizza place and ask for a large pepperoni pizza, and then know you're in trouble." And it took us a hot minute to realize.
It really did. We had people. It was a hot minute, so I do apologize for that.
But I mean,
I was intoxicated.
But you can call 911 and ask for a large pizza, and I'm pretty sure they'll get the situation and take help to you.
Yes. So
Yeah. Sorry, Rosie.
Sorry, although so many of you did find that funny. So I'm glad I could make you at least laugh. But yes, no, do contact
the National Domestic Violence Hotline.
Contact the police, contact someone that you feel is safe for you. That is, your safety is obviously the most important thing. Especially if you have children. Now a lot of y'all aren't from the same city that we're in, so I would like to be able to give you like women's shelters resources like that. But if you feel like you personally cannot search for resources or something like that, you can always email us or message us on Facebook and then delete it after if you're scared. And we can always just randomly post
something on our Facebook,
something on our Instagram, something on TikTok, YouTube. We'll post them up there and you can take whatever you need from that. So regardless of whatever city, state you're in, if you need us to find those for you, just send us an email, a message, delete it immediately after, and we can post them online.
I know in the DFW area, they have the Genesis Women's Shelter that deals with DV. You can always go there. You can always call them. You can always show up. I'm not sure if they'll have, that same day placement, but you can always go ahead and Google the Genesis Women's Shelter as well.
Yes. So for the Dallas area, we do have the Family Place. The Salvation Army also has the domestic violence program. Esther's Place in Dallas, Mosaic Family Services, Dallas Life, and Genesis Women's
Shelter.
All of those resources are available to you. And if you're not able to, we're going to go ahead and post these with their addresses and locations on our socials and, just take it from there.
So Rosie's about to read the email. So if you guys don't want to hear this part, just wait until the next episode.
Oh, she like said his name and everything. Okay,
let's pause. Sleep token.
Yeah, sleep token got a pause. It's sad.
All right, go.
So this is from a girl who found us on TikTok.
Okay.
It says, hey girlies, I happened to stumble upon your TikTok and decided to give your podcast a try. I've been hearing the DV survivor stories and decided if they were able to email you about them, then I can too. I was 23 when I got into a relationship with Javi E. Rodriguez.
Damn.
Yeah. Met him through mutual friends. First couple of months, it seemed perfect, but then one night we went out with our friends. There was a lot of drinks being consumed and weed being smoked. We started arguing in front of his guy friends. He was upset because I leaned over to tell his friend if he had any gum. He started calling me a whore and a slut. His friend got in the middle and pushed him out of my face. He then proceeded to tell his friend, yeah, you're defending her because you want to fuck her, huh? I walked away because I was mad and mostly embarrassed. I got to our car and he was already behind me. He apologized and said he was sober. He got in and started the car. As I was getting in, he pulled away from the curb and dragged me about 300 feet from where we were at. I had nasty road rash injuries all over my legs. And had to go to the hospital to get treated and dressed. He apologized and said he didn't notice me not being inside the car until he looked over and saw me hanging onto the seatbelt. I thought he seemed genuine and I stayed. Couple months later, we hosted a cookout and invited friends over. Same homeboy came and he was helping me make some salsa and guac while I did the rice while the beans cooked. Javi walked in, looked at us, and then walked out. Okay, we're good. Is this still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, guys. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Kids' school is calling. Javi walked in and looked at us and then walked out.
Mm-hmm.
Later that night, once everybody had left, I walked out of the restroom when he grabbed me by the throat and pushed me into a wall. He started squeezing my throat and black spots started appearing. I remember clawing his arms that he started bleeding. He was spitting foam from his mouth. He said he caught me and Sergio being all intimate in the kitchen, that if I wanted to be a hoe, then he would treat me like a useful slut. Bitch, I'm getting mad.
I know. My face is saying
I'm
everything.
getting mad. He raped me against the wall while I was crying and clawing at him to stop. Once he was done, he let me go and spit on me. He left to his apartment. I ignored him for about 2 months. And when I finally saw him again, he stated he was so sorry and was crying. He was on his knees begging me to forgive him, and I did. Everything was good until July 4th, 2022. Sergio had just bought a home with a pool and decided to do a 4th of July housewarming party. We got there around 7. I had brought some Caymans and the rice. Everything was going great until Sergio decided to give everyone Roman candles and sparklers before we popped off the big fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find Javi, so Sergio lit the sparkler I had, and then he left. When I got a Roman candle, he lit it up, and I panicked because I didn't know it was going to pop off. LOL. He stood behind me while the shots fired. The whole time, Javi was watching us, pissed off.
Oof.
We left around 1 or 2 that night. He pulled up to my apartment and turned around to face me. He leaned over like he was going to kiss, so I leaned over too. He bit me so hard on my cheek that I started bleeding.
Oh my God.
I was crying and asking him why. He then grabbed me by my hair and slammed my head against the dashboard. He then repeatedly punched me so hard I kept hearing him calling me all these slurs and names like if I was underwater. He then managed to pull me to the back seat and rape me. When I woke up, I was in my apartment parking lot. Once he was done with me, he pulled me out and left. My neighbors saw me and called the cops. I had a fractured cheekbone. He fractured my eye socket and I had a concussion. I pressed charges. He got 8 months in jail and got 2 years on probation. Jesus. Some of his friends stopped talking to him and apologized to me for not stepping up when they would hear us argue. I was with this man for 3 years. 3 fucking years. I healed alongside my family and friends. As of March 21st, 2025, Sergio and I started dating. He expressed he did find me attractive while I was with Javi, but didn't want to do his boy wrong. He is the best person. He's learning certain things trigger me and has been patient with me. He was one of the people who helped me heal while I was learning to heal myself and love myself again. We were at a store and seen Javi before we started dating. Sergio grabbed my hand and walked me out. He opened his truck door and told me to stay in there and he'll be back. I said, why? He said he saw Javi and didn't want me to get upset by seeing him. When he closed the door and turned around to go back inside, Javi decided to come outside and walk towards his car. Sergio went after him. This is when I knew Sergio was my future husband. He grabbed Javi by the neck and said something in his ear. Oh, that's kind of hot.
I know.
Okay. Javi was gripping Sergio's arm and was turning red and purple. Payback's a bitch, bro. Sergio laughed and shook his head and pointed at his truck. Couple seconds later,
crazy laugh.
Yeah. Couple seconds later, Sergio got in the truck and we pulled away. When we got to his house, I asked him what did he tell him. He told Javi, how does it feel knowing your life is in my hands and knowing you can't breathe?
I got goosebumps.
Oh, fuck yeah, Sergio. Oh. Javi then told him, fuck you. That's when he laughed and pointed at the truck and told him, I'm going to be the reason she trusts men again. And if I see you looking at her, I'm going to fucking snap your neck. Oh my God, I know.
I love
him.
I love him for you.
Oh my God. I gotta read it again. Shut the fuck up, Laura. He told Javi, how does it feel knowing your life is in my hands and you can't fucking breathe, bitch? Javi then told him, fuck you. That's when he laughed and pointed at the truck and told him, I'm going to be the reason she trusts men again. And if I see you looking at her, I'm going to fucking snap your neck.
As he should.
She's going to be mine. So forget about her. When he let him go, Javi called me a slut and Sergio punched him. And that's when his nose started bleeding like a bitch. He looked at me and I attacked. I climbed over the center console and kissed him. He kissed me back, but stopped before things escalated. He said he won't do anything with me until he knew I wasn't acting off of emotion. He wanted me to be fully healed before he asked me to be his and finally make me come. Oh, my fingers when the time was right. Those were his exact words. You fuck yeah, Sergio.
Sergio is
this is like a book, bitch. So far, relationship has been amazing. When he gets upset, he goes outside and comes back in. And we sit down and we communicate.
Okay.
He has a mom, a dad, and 4 sisters. He is the middle child, so he knows how to treat women. His dad has told me if he ever calls me out of his name or puts his hands on me to call him or his wife and they will set their son straight.
Period.
Who knew getting raped and getting my ass beat would lead me to finding my always and forever? Girl, I love the dark humor though. Thanks, and can't wait to listen to the rest of the episodes.
First of all, Sergio sounds like a bomb ass dude. Just by grabbing his neck and letting him know, like, she's mine, your life is in my hands, do some, motherfucker. All he's doing is, like, grabbing onto him.
That's what I pictured it. He can't breathe.
So his face is turning purple.
Yeah. You know what?
Crazy. I love it.
First off, and this is part you need to clip onto...
I'm going to clip it on TikTok when you're reading TikTok,
that. Okay? Mr. Javi E. Rodriguez, you're a little bitch. And I hope you get your ass beat. By fucking Sergio. So, fuck you, Javi.
You ain't shit.
Yeah,
you're a woman beater. You're a woman beater.
Or know a guy named Javi E. Rodriguez, beat his ass.
He ain't shit.
You can send him to our episode. I don't give a fuck.
This will be episode
58.
58. There you go.
So,
you ain't shit.
Yeah. How's it feel to know that Sergio's fucking old girl and she's living her best fucking life?
How does it know that Sergio grabbed you by the neck and threatened you and all you said was fuck you?
Yeah.
And broke your nose.
Exactly.
You're weak. Crazy.
I'm so happy for you, though.
I love it. You got your happy ending.
I love that you got the happy ending. I love that you found somebody who is actually willing to kind of recognize triggers and like things that kind of set you off or make you kind of relapse a little bit. So like those are good qualities to have. And the fact that he was just kind of there for like everything. And then that's the one, I knew it. I was like, I'm like, he when I was her with the fireworks.
When I was reading the email, I'm like, she keeps mentioning this friend. So that means Javi was really jealous of Sergio for some reason.
Well, that's the reason. Sergio wanted his girl, but that didn't give him any right. He should have fought Sergio, not the girl.
Yeah. Yeah. But he didn't. Because he
knew Sergio was going to beat that ass.
He a bitch.
Yeah. That's crazy. Well, tell Sergio that we said he sounds hot.
For sure.
Okay. And that we really liked the part where he grabbed him by the neck and then...
threatened him.
We really liked the part where he said, you need to heal completely before you come on my fingers. That was
hot.
What's the thing the kids do? They go like this?
Or clock it.
Yeah. We're old. Yeah. So, hey.
But, my God. I love it. I really
like the dark humor at the end because I was like, you're new to our podcast. So, if you haven't already noticed, me and Laura become really uncomfortable and we laugh in uncomfortable situations. Yes. So it's really hard for us not to laugh because like we don't find it funny, but like we don't know how to
deal with it. It's
like we don't deal with our trauma.
We don't. So we laugh about it and joke about it.
Yeah. But it's, I'm glad you got out. It's really fucked up that our justice system only gave him
8 months and 2 years probation.
Yeah, no. So what you need to do is you need to find a bruja.
A bruja?
Yeah, you need to find a bruja and then fuck up his life.
No, he did that shit himself.
Yeah, but he only got 8 months.
It's okay. I hope y'all run into Javi.
I hope Sergio does. Not her.
And he could be like, fucking Sergio just gives him that look and he cowers away and turns around and walks somewhere else.
Yeah, like a little bitch. And that's what he is. Javi is a little bitch.
Damn, that's crazy.
Putting hands on a girl.
But I think the craziest part is he dragged you 300 fucking feet.
That's crazy. That part, yeah.
He dragged her 300 feet, and then there's another one where she said he bashed her head or something like that.
Yeah, he slammed her head into the dashboard. I'm glad you're alive. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then he repeatedly punched her. And he was like calling her names and stuff.
Cheek.
He bit her fucking cheek. Okay, he's probably a cannibal.
I know it says on my neck.
Where?
He bit me so hard on my neck that I started bleeding.
Where was the one with the cheek? Because I could have sworn.
He leaned over like he was going to kiss me, so I leaned over. He bit me on my neck that I started bleeding.
Where did I get cheek from?
I don't know. Probably when he fractured her eye socket.
Oh, yeah, because the cheek is right underneath that part. See, cheekbone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it blurred.
And shout out to your neighbor who got you help.
Yeah. At least they didn't stand by and not
But it's crazy, like, he really raped her.
3 years.
And then he raped her against the wall while she was scratching him. Girl, you went through some trauma. And for the people who say it wasn't rape because that was his girlfriend,
no, it is because look, that's an ongoing debate there. Where
even when it's like husband and wife,
yeah. See, for like me and my husband, like if he's asleep, I'm having sex. Like I'll just wake him up and have sex, right? But then the same thing, like if I'm sleeping, I hear like, damn, you know? Like, yeah, like that's, like, but we're okay with
you're
that.
Okay with
like,
it.
We're fine with that. Now, if I tell him no, like, I'm not in the mood, I don't want to have sex, it's not happening. That's just that. I don't care if he's my husband. Like, I said no.
Agree.
You know what I mean? And if, the same with him, like, if I'm like, I mean, like, not tonight. I'm like, ugh. All right. Or even then, he'll be like, just wait till I go to sleep. I'd be like, all right. You know? But you have to be able to communicate that. And obviously, you know, he was beating her. He was in the middle of beating her ass. Why the fuck
would she want to have
sex?
That makes no sense.
That's no. So if you are one of those people who's like, oh yeah, you know, it's fine that he had sex, it's not considered rape. Yeah, you don't need to be our follower. You can fuck off somewhere. Because that's not the case.
You can dip.
Yeah. Because everything that she just said was against her will.
She went through hell and back to find her person.
Like, and on top of that, like, you had to sit there and rape an unconscious woman after you beat her fucking ass, Javi. Like, that says a lot about you.
I'm just quiet because I'm so mad. I'm trying not to, like, say name, like, not say names, but, like, say, like, an inappropriate term.
Yeah,
that
I know.
Can get us banned.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
Well, we would love a picture of y'all. We want to see how the lovely couple is. So we love when y'all send us pictures of like, we don't upload them obviously because that's very personal, and unless you decide you want them uploaded, then that's something you can put in the email. But we've never uploaded any of the photos that y'all have sent us. But we do love seeing the photos, like when they send us
with their babies,
and
or
like
just pictures of them in general.
Yes, like we've had a lot of our DV ladies, you know, send us like pictures of the aftermath of like what happened and stuff like that, and it's hard to look at sometimes.
Like that one girl who got stabbed, dumbass. Oh, she's my friend.
Well, I know, but
sorry, she was my friend.
Yeah, fucking Laura. Anyway,
but her shit looked
her shit was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
It was bad.
But like we love seeing like, you know, your life after the trauma. Yeah, that's like those make us cry. Like we sit here and we look at them and we're all teary eyed. We're like, look at them. So it does make us super happy for y'all.
I love it.
I love that you have Sergio though. She kept bringing up Sergio and I was like, Sergio trying to get it.
Yeah.
But Javi was mad because he knew Sergio was the better man.
Is he? Man, I bet you Sergio's super good looking. I'm imagining him like.
I hope you hear this episode and show it to him because it's going to boost his ego.
I have Sergio like looking a certain way when he's grabbing him by the throat. You know what I mean?
Yes, like in our book. Yes.
And then Javi looks all puny, pimple face.
Oh, like the South Park episode,
like all greasy from his hair. You know
like the South Park episode where Trompitas has like the small penis. That's how Javi's looking, but as naked with a little dick. And he's like, fuck you. And then there goes Sergio with the big dick, and he's like, yeah, bitch. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's too funny. I think this is it for this episode.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
All right, guys. If you have any domestic violence stories, or if you just want to share your trauma with us, you want a trauma dump, send it to sisterhood.confessions1@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You got any other?
Don't forget, if you do listen to us and you are in a domestic violence situation and you need resources, just shoot us a quick message on our socials or email us just saying your location and that you want some shelters, and
we'll make a post.
We won't reply back to the email or anything like that, and you can just delete it from your phone immediately afterwards. And just look out on our socials and we can post whatever information we have. We will be posting locations and things like that for our Dallas DFW location, because that's where we're from. So if you are in a situation and you need it, we will upload those later today. And that's
it.
That's about it.
Bye.
Bye.